Join me as I take on the challenge of flipping distressed properties for massive profits in 2025. Flipping distressed properties is an increasingly popular strategy for property investors, and for good reason. With the current market environment, there are plenty of opportunities to find diamonds in the rough and turn them into profitable gems. But what exactly does it take to make this strategy work, and why are so many investors drawn to it? One of the biggest challenges facing property investors when flipping distressed properties is finding the right financing options. Traditional lenders often shy away from these type of projects, leaving investors to search for alternative sources of funding. Another major hurdle is the renovation process itself. It's easy to get caught up in surprise repairs and cost overruns that can quickly eat into your profit margins. And then there's the market fluctuations. What if the neighbourhood takes a turn for the worse, or the economy slows down, people can't afford houses, so there's a fall in demand? Renovations can also be a major headache, especially if you're new to the game. It's easy to underestimate the scope of the project or overestimate your own abilities, leading to delays and cost overruns. And let's not forget about the unexpected surprises that always seem to pop up, like that one hidden beam that needs to be replaced, or the asbestos that was hidden behind the walls or ceilings or in the basement. Asbestos is a really expensive issue to deal with. Market fluctuations are another major risk when flipping distressed properties. What if the neighbourhood takes a turn for the worse, or the local economy slows down? You could be left holding on to a property that's worth less than what you paid for it, let alone less than what you invested in renovations. So how do you mitigate these risks and ensure a successful flip? The key to identifying a great distressed property is doing your research and being selective, looking for properties that have been on the market for a while, or those that have already been renovated but need some tender loving care, a minor refurb. Make sure you have a solid plan in place, including a realistic budget and timeline. And most importantly, don't be afraid to walk away if the deal isn't right. Once you've found the right property, it's time to start budgeting and planning your renovation. This is where having a solid team in place comes in handy, I would say essential. From contractors to designers, make sure you're working with people who know what they're doing. And remember, it's always better to err on the side of caution when it comes to budgeting. Unexpected expenses will always pop up, so make sure you have some wriggle room, adequate contingency. When it comes to renovating, focus on making cosmetic changes that will have the biggest impact on the property's value. A fresh coat of paint, new flooring and updated fixtures can make a world of difference. And don't forget about curb appeal. A well-manicured lawn and some strategically placed outdoor decor can make the property look inviting and welcoming. Let's take a look at a hypothetical scenario that illustrates the potential for massive profits in flipping distressed properties. Let's say we find a property that's been on the market for 6 months. It needs some TLC, but it's got great structure and it's located in an up-and-coming neighbourhood, i.e. a good location. We purchased the property for £200,000, then invest £75,000 in renovations. After a few months of hard work, we list the property for £350,000. We sell it for £325,000. So that's a profit of £50,000, less, of course, your finance costs. So what appears to be a 25% return on investment can be significantly lower if your finance costs are high. In today's market, flipping distressed properties can be a highly profitable venture, but it's not without risks. So by doing your research, being selective and having a solid plan in place, you can mitigate those risks and set yourself up for success. So thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of flipping distressed property. If you've got any experience of this strategy, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. If you'd like to talk to me, that's Alan, about anything you've seen in this video or anything on to do with the other videos on my channel, then you can call me, that's Alan, on 07539141257. From outside the UK, that's +44 7539141257. or 0333 224 127. From outside the UK, it's +44 333 224 127. You can schedule a call with me at calendly.com/AlanJE, or you can drop me an email at alan@alpusgroup.com. Cheers for now.